you found the pace of maintaining this? Each week you're shooting is 1 hour of the same day.
It's, you know, it's, as you go deeper into the season, you find yourself, you know, I keep a little timeline in my head to just try to remind myself of what has come before, because you do get, everything is so immediate that I remember Joel Surnow told me when I had my first meeting with them that it was, that actors love to do the show because there is no past and there's no future, there's only the moment. And so you can't be worried or thinking about anything because the moment is so dire. You know, every time the door opens or the phone rings, it just gets worse and worse and worse. So you don't have time to think about what came before, except that it may help inform a decision or something like that. But it's like being, it's truly, this is such a cliche, but it is like being on a roller coaster for those of us in the show as well as for the audience, because you just don't know what in the world is coming next. And sometimes the hardest part, I think, for actors on 24 is the, you know, some of the jargon and getting the ideas and the thoughts and the information out quickly enough and succinctly enough and clearly enough. It's always shifting, you know, because Jack doesn't play by the rules. So I think my president does, and it's a very complicated relationship. And but I'm interested to see where it goes next, just like the audience. I mean, it's so much fun to get these scripts because you feel just like an audience member when you get a script. 5 months, and it was, I think for a lot of people, as much of a hardship as that strike was. You know, for a lot of us who had sort of personal family crises, my parents are ill, and I was able to be home with them, so I didn't really think much about 24 and missing work. I was just so grateful to be able to be with my family. But as soon as we came back, because of the intensity of the script, I mean, I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to get back up to speed and remember who this character was, but the writing is so good and it's all so consistent in terms of the characterization that I was able to just, I think we all were able to just step right back in. Woman, the day I was sworn in as President of the United States, that's what was happening there. You know, I mean, it was extraordinary. I think I'm not spoiling too much magic to say that the day I was sworn in on the Capitol of the U.S. Capitol steps, it was 106 degrees. Wow. So people were roasty toasty. It's basically, I'm obviously the plot B and Mr. Bauer is plot A, and he is in Africa. And it happens to be the day of the transition of power. And so President Daniels is going out, and President Taylor's coming in. Fun is never really fun off camera, yes, but fun on. There's not, you know, I mean, 24 has about as much humor as The Crucible. You know, I mean, you don't necessarily, you have a lot of tension. You walk away from the takes usually going, you know, because it's sort of hair-raising.